97.9, 105.5 KISS FM. It's Big Poppa in the morning on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. Welcome back to the show, Chazz Palminteri. Chazz, how you been, my friend?
I've been very well, thank you. I'm doing pretty good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Where am I catching you this morning? You down in the city?
Yes, I am, yes.
Very cool, very cool. All right, now when you think Chazz Palminteri, there's two things that automatically jump, and I'm sure you get this all the time. You get the Bronx Tale and Usual Suspects, and I'll pick your brain about that stuff. Talk to me about unorganized crime, because this looks really, really cool and what you guys are trying to do. Talk to me about this.
Okay, well, Unorganized Crime is a play that I read. When I just read it recently, I said, wow, this play is fantastic. And I went to go see the actor who wrote it, Kenny DeGuilla, and he was terrific. And so I said, I saw him in this, he showed me some things that he did, and I said, well, this guy's a wonderful actor and a wonderful writer. And I remember many years ago, 24 years ago, someone helped me. And I always used to pray. I said, if someone helps me, I promise I'll do the same for someone. Someone, and Robert De Niro helped me with Bronx Tale, and here I find this unknown writer-actor, and I said, well, you know what? This is a guy I'm going to help. And he said, look, Chazz, if I raise the money, would you be in my play? I said, absolutely. So he put it on this Kickstarter.com. I never knew anything about this stuff, but it's Kickstarter.com. That's what people have to go to. And then you type in the word Unorganized Crime, which is a play that Kenny wrote. And people pledge money in return for rewards. They can receive the playwright's diary, signed posters, cast photos, T-shirts, tickets to the play, dinner with the playwright, invitation to even opening night. They can even get how much they donate, obviously, pledge, associate producer credits.
Oh, wow.
And much more. So it's an incredible way of getting something started. We're looking to put the play up, and people can feel a part of it. And I said, you know what, Kenny? This play is too good. It's too good. People have to see it. It's about these two brothers. One is a made guy. The other one wants to be a made person. And it just talks about loyalty and the dynamics between the two brothers and the father, who is the boss of the mafia. And I've never, ever seen anything done like this, ever. Not The Godfather, not Goodfellas, not even Bronx Tale. I've never seen anything, the dynamics this way. So I said, look, I have to help this guy to get it done.
That's a fantastic story. Again, we're talking to Chazz Palminteri on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. Go to Kickstarter.com. Right. And search for Unorganized Crime. Kickstarter.com, just like it sounds, Kickstarter.com, and type in Unorganized Crime, and you can help be a part of this. I always found it funny, Chazz, how, certain people can get things greenlit and get money for things just based on this, that, just based on stuff they've done in the past, or, the quote-unquote, the hot streak or whatever. But there are a lot of people out there that have a lot of fantastic ideas and a lot of things that have a really fresh take on different things, and just like you're talking about, but it's tough to get that meaning. It's tough to get that funding. It's tough to get that green light to take that idea to the next level. That's what this is all about, right?
That's what it's all about. You hit it right on the head. I mean, there's a lot of, look, there's American Idol, you have The Voice for these unknown, talented people, but writer-directors don't have that. They don't have like a show. There's so much talent out there, these unknown people who have this great talent, and Kickstarter.com can really, make that happen for these people.
That's fantastic. Again, go to Kickstarter.com and type in Unorganized Crime, and you can actually be a part of this as well. Chazz Palminteri on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. His website, ChazzPalminteri.net. Vegas, are you doing the Vegas thing still, or is that expired?
I've done that. I've done Vegas many times. I've done it. I just did the Capitol Theater right here in Port Chester, New York. I'll be doing my show again at the Count Basie Theater in New Jersey, I think the 26th of July. So, I still do it, but I only do it at the big theaters and, once a month, like that.
You know what? Here's what I want to do, because we're in upstate here, and there's a little bit of there's a handful of made people, hypothetically, allegedly, up in this area. And
there's wise guys up there.
Yeah, hypothetically, allegedly. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, from what I've heard, people know people and whatever. But I would love to have you come up here and, do it up at the Stanley Theater and do your one-man show. That would just be phenomenal, bro.
What is it called? I'll tell my agent about that. The Stanley Theater?
The Stanley Theater. Absolutely. It's the Stanley Theater in Utica. The place is phenomenal. It's gorgeous on the inside. They just did like a couple $1 million expansion on the thing.
Oh
my.
You know what? No kidding. I will tell my agent that, and I'll tell him to call the Stanley Theater. I'll tell him that.
You absolutely do, and then drop my name because all of a sudden I'm the guy that that told Chazz Palminteri he's got to play the Stanley because
how many seat theater is it?
What's its seat? Between 2,000 and 3,000.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, that would be phenomenal. Chazz Palminteri. Can I tell you, Chazz, that since the power locks on cars have become standard on everything, it's so much harder to do the test.
I know, it's a lot harder, but you know what? The girl still has to try. Even if she hits the button, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I always tell these people, because I hear that a lot. She's still got to try to hit the button and at least care about you getting around the car, okay?
It was so funny because I was talking to our afternoon guy. His name's S. Dot, and we were talking about it. He's like, dude, I would talk to him for just an hour about the Bronx Tale. There were so many times, and we both were like, we did the test! Because that's what we did. We saw the movie, and then anytime...
Well, I'll tell you what, if it happens and I do the show up there, we'll talk on the phone. I'll come in and we could rap in person.
Oh my God, that would absolutely be awesome. It's Chazz Palminteri on the Lennon's Jewelers hotline. Go to Kickstarter.com and type in unorganized crime. You can actually be one of the founders. You can be a piece of the ground level of a fantastic project. As Chazz tries to help out someone who's up and coming. Talk to me about iTunes. What's going on there?
Oh, with iTunes?
Yeah.
As far as what?
I saw on your website you had like a thing where you could like ask you something, like ask questions or something like that. Or is
AskChazz.com. Yes. Well, actually, what I just put on iTunes was I put the original one-man show that I did. We published the one-man show, and now people could actually purchase that. They could actually purchase that on on iBooks, and they could actually see. They could actually buy the original one-man show that I do all over the country.
That's fantastic. Chazz Palminteri on the Lennon's Jewelers hotline. Go to Kickstarter.com, type in unorganized crime. Of course, go to ChazzPalminteri.net for all of your needs. Obviously, I mean, we've talked before, and I've blown smoke and whatever. Bronx Tale, Usual Suspects, 2 movies I will stop and watch every single time they're on. Thank you so much for that. And I really hope you guys put that thing together about you coming to the Stanley, because I'll tell you what, with the amount of hypothetical, alleged made men and guys and gals up in this area,
the working guys that will come and support me. I ain't worried about the made guys. It's the working people.
Absolutely.
Those are the ones I want.
Absolutely. Chazz Palminteri, everybody. We're going to break, come back, Big Poppa in the morning on KISS FM.